going on? What's the day? Monday? Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Waiting on my thing to click in. Hey, y'all. Child, listen. So I done got it crooked. That's all right. Hey, Nick, my girl Nick. Nick, you always did. You the little sister. I got a little sister. I got two little sisters. Matter of fact, I'm oldest. I'm tripping. But you're like a little sister. But anyway, hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. Right? I ain't all the way together, y'all. I might appear like I am, but I ain't all the way together. I am not all the way together in my head. We're going to let a few more people come up in here neat. Today, see my guy is a little crooked, but that's all right. We're going to just have to go with that. No, I can't go with that. That's going to get on my nerves. Yeah. That's going to get on my nerves. I can't. I'm kind of OCD-ish, neat. Yeah, I'm crooked and, I'm just a little bit OCD-ish, right? Anyway, I got good stuff I want to talk about tonight. I need everybody's input. Hey, Corey, nephew. Nephew, I need you, nephew. I need you, nephew. We talking about cheating. I'm glad you in here, nephew. We can get the man's perspective. And how many times do they cheat? Do we forgive them and say, okay, that's enough? No more forgiveness. That's what I'm talking about today. And these Negroes that want to marry you and date you and then want all your money when they cheat. That's what I'm talking about. Where do they do that at, right? Like a lot of stuff that happened in real life, y'all. If it happened to me, I would be in jail, right? I just would be in jail for real. Because you're just not going to do me any old kind of way. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, it finally got a little warm here today. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. What's the temperature? Where y'all at? I know where y'all at. What's the temperature where y'all at? I don't know where you at, nephew. You always all over the place. Yeah. It ain't a uh-oh, because you a good guy. I like your perspective. You a good guy. I like your perspective on things. It's just, a lot of stuff going on. My car, I got a foreign car. I'm never, ever, ever going to have a foreign car again. My son had bought me that car. I ain't never had one for this very reason. So it was the somebody built, then it was the water pump. Then it was I had to get the whole kit for the water pump. Then it was I had to got a belt, some kind of belt. And then it was I had to go order the motor mount. I'm waiting on that to come. Matter of fact, I'm going to look outside to see what's there today. It's 58 degrees in Louisville. That's good. That's about what it is here. And then he called me today and say it needs the water pump housing. All that's cracked. 57 in Indy. Oh, that's good. This is 57 there. It's 50-something everywhere. That's good. That's good. We coming on up to springtime. It's February. My month, I'm born February. In Cleveland, Ohio, it has only been warm one time that I know of. And God parted the sky and let it be warm. It was the warmest day it had ever been. I had a birthday party that year. I was turning 30. And it was like 65, 70 degrees. Unheard of. Unheard of in February, right? And the only time it's ever been warm on my birthday. But now that I'm here in Georgia, it's a little different. Even though it was chilly, and you do have to turn your heat on, but it's a little different though. So yeah. I don't know. I ain't all the way together, y'all. I'm telling y'all I ain't all the way together. Because I got this as I was getting dressed, because I'm off today. So as I was getting dressed to do this, my mechanic called me, right? With this devastating news, I got to get the housing unit. Now, I've been getting my parts from another place that's cheaper, but I ain't got time to do that now because he's working on the car and I need my car back, right? And, hey, Connie. And so he said the part is almost $200, like $187. Like, child, if Rufus and them don't hurry up and come on, Clarence, George, somebody. Listen, I'm getting tired of this shit. Getting tired of it, right? But anyway, today I'm going to go on and get started because, people got to catch up. The train keeps moving, right? What I'm talking about today, y'all, I need y'all's comments. Even if you the cheater, but when you're being cheated on, how many times is enough? Hey, Lisa Marie, how many times is enough? When you've been cheated on, is it the first time it's over with? Is it the second time? How many times do you participate with the cheater? Or is it the first time and I'm over with? Now, I want y'all to be honest because, we didn't all, as women, I don't know about you, Corey, but as women, all been with that cheat and stayed with him now. So I want to know, depending on what the benefits was, right? For me, I'm speaking for me. My ex cheated, but it was great benefits, right? Well, so I thought in my head. I used to think everything had a monetary value, right? I have since learned that that's not the case. But what do y'all say? What do y'all say? Is it the first time? Is it, do you talk about it? Do you go to counseling? Black folks going to counseling now with their partners, right? What do you do? How many times is too much? Let me tell you what I thought was so ridiculous this week. Is Kevin Hunter, Wendy's ex, having the nerve, the audacity, the unmitigated gall to ask her for support with his used-to-be side piece, now his woman. I said the first time I was out, but when I was married, he cheated. I gave him another chance, but it's not the same. Yeah, it's never the same after that because you don't trust him. Yeah, it's not the same. You got to do some extensive work. And what that is, I don't know. Hey, Angel. So, Angel, we're talking about what do you do? How many times is too many times to cheat? Do you leave after the first cheat? Or do you give it a chance? Do you go to counseling? Do you bust him in the head? What do you do? What do you do? How many times do you stay? That's what I want to know. How many times you stay? Now, let me tell you, for me now, at this stage, and this stage of the game, this age that I am, I ain't putting up with it. You just got to go ahead on about your business. I ain't putting up with it because I ain't got time to be wondering where you at, what you doing. I ain't getting ready to have all them thought processes in my head like that. So it's exactly. I'm not getting ready to have that. Now, like I said, with my ex, we was together a little bit over 10 years. He cheated probably continuously. Then I ain't really, he cheated. But he was a really, 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 really good provider. For almost all of those years, I didn't have to work, right? So I felt like I sold my soul to the devil, right? So it's changed for me not having to work hard, and me not having to stress about money and all this and all that. Even though I hustle still, but I didn't have to go punch a clock. I felt, I sold my soul to the devil. It's a no-go for me. Yeah. Hey, Elle. Yeah, it's a no for me, too. I think that women are getting smarter and getting brighter and knowing their worth, right? And because, love is one thing, right? You're in love with somebody. I now know that it should have been the first time. I would never, yeah. Love is one thing. So when you're in love with somebody, love don't just go away. But you have to be able to take all that hurt and pain. See, that's what we don't want. We don't want to feel that hurt. We don't want to feel that pain. Yeah, it depends, right? We don't want to feel that hurt. We don't want to feel that pain. I know I don't, right? Been missing you on my... I know, right? Listen, it's Sunday. Usually it's Sunday, L. But yesterday was the Super Bowl, and I totally forgot all about it till one of my friends told me Saturday, the Super Bowl. I was like, oh, yeah. You know what I'm saying? I forgot about it. Does cheating mean a lack of love? If no, it should be worked through. Cheating means, let's define cheating. Good answer. Good question, nephew. Cheating to me, now there's different types of cheating they say. They say it's emotional cheating. I ain't really concerned with that, even though that's bad. Cheating is you actually putting your penis and your vagina together. That's cheating. Or kissing. Or you spending money on it. That's a problem for me, too. You ain't touched it, but if you spending money on it, that money stay in the household, right? And I know that it should have been the first time. At this age, they would never get past one time. Right. That's how I feel, too. Lisa Marie. But I think that women are starting to realize their worth and understand that they don't have to put up with that, right? All that cheating can be emotional. Yeah, it can. If you're getting cheated on and there's no love there, you're just going through it, leave. Right. But see, like I said, now, it wasn't no love with me, but the monetary benefits, this was a person, mind you, that had helped me buy a house and all kind of stuff, right? House being the major purchase. So, I went along with it, right? When I think about it and see... when I think about it now, it was like, that was stupid, Jackie, because now I'm single, and I could have been investing that time in somebody that I could be with right now. But God move you and put, God do what he do, right? So it was meant, I believe it was meant for me to be here. You know what I'm saying? It was meant for me to go through what I went through, go to Charlotte, come here. You know what I'm saying? But, I'm so sick of listen. Anyway, my son will be here next week. Will help me get my camera and stuff together because I'm so sick of this iPhone. I am starting the Daniel. Oh, I did that before. Next Sunday, praying for my husband. You want to? Yes, absolutely, Angel. Email me. I did the Daniel fast years ago. I'm familiar. That's the only fast I've ever done. Because the Daniel fast, it help me understand. You can eat after a certain time, right? Let me Google it. I will absolutely. Now that's motivation. That's motivation. You're gonna pray for me. I need to pray for mine too, child. That's what I'm about to do. As I'm telling you, this is getting tough out here. Daniel fast. What are the rules of the fast? Okay. It's a strict vegan diet that prohibits animal products, living, breads, processed food. What can I? Okay, so there's no animal products. Well, I don't eat much animal meat anyway. You can eat anytime, just plant-based foods. That's what I'm seeing. I did this a long time ago. I didn't believe I did that. Okay, I did that a long time ago. So you eat plant-based foods. Now, let me tell you what I just did. Let me see how God works. Let me tell you what I just did 5 minutes before I got on here. So yesterday, I made some cabbage. Really good. I make really good cabbage. I made some cabbage yesterday, and I made some corn, and I air fried my chicken wings. Well, today, I took the chicken wings out, but I said I don't want to eat the chicken wings. I'm just going to eat cabbage and corn. And that's what I just ate for dinner, cabbage and corn. No meat. That's like Daniel. That's Daniel-ish, right? There was no bread. It was no animal products. Now, when you say animal products, I use butter. That's an animal product, right? So how am I going to cook my food? So what is the fast? Maybe I didn't do Daniel. What is the fast where you can eat after 6 o'clock? That's what I did. I didn't do the Daniel, I don't think. Don't eat after 6 o'clock. I did that fast. But I'll do the Daniel fast with you, absolutely. Just email me and tell me what I need to do. And when you starting it? When are you starting it? Sunday. Okay, good. That's a good day. Unpopular point of view. There are worse things that could be done to me than being cheated on. That wouldn't be the deal. It wouldn't be the deal breaker. No butter, but you can use seasons. Yeah, I use my seasons. So I'm glad. Okay, so can't use the butter. That's what I thought. So, Corey, there's worse things can be done cheating. So if your girl cheated, see, let me tell you how I understand cheating. We got a bond. We close. We tight. We in love, let's say. I don't think I've ever been in love, but I've been in heavy like, right? We close. And you doing something to somebody else that you doing me, that's mind crushing. That's heart crushing. So you wouldn't care if your girl, I've never heard a black man say that. You wouldn't care if your girl went out and gave something away. You wouldn't care about that because she brought it back home. Explain, nephew. Oh. So, Angel, and how long are we doing the fast, Angel? That's something you need to know that. How long are we doing the fast? Is it 7 day, 10 day, 21 day? Because a fast I did, when I tell you I did the fast, I want to say it was 21 days or 30 days. It was a good period of time. It was a good period of time. But I was younger then, and didn't quite, I'm more spiritual now than I was then. Yeah, how many days are we doing the fast? But yeah, so and after you, so for me, like after you cheat, I don't have any more trust. How do you build the trust back up? I don't even know if that's possible. I watch people do it. I'm doing 21, but some only do 10. I think I'm going to do 21 with you. Now, wait, hold it. I can't do it. Let me tell you why. I can't do it Sunday. I said it wasn't a deal breaker. I didn't say I'm going to just lay down. Oh, okay. All right, nephew. Holler at me then. Holler at me. Let me tell you this, Angel. So, I'm coming up on 90 days of not eating sweets, which has been a battle. When I tell you it's been a battle, it's a battle, because that's what I like, sweets, right? But I'm a diabetic, and my A1C was high. I can't wait to go to the doctor on the 21st so she can see it shot back down, because I ain't playing it. I'm trying to live. I ain't taking no insulin. I ain't going to no dialysis. I ain't cutting no toes off, none of that, right? Build trust through actions and communications, yeah. But, so, I got about, what's today's date? I said I was ending it on my 28th, which is my birthday. Today is the 13th or the 14th. So I got 2 more weeks to go, right? At that point, I'm going to eat some sweets because I ain't had none. Because the sugar-free sweets make you use the bathroom, and I can't eat them like that, right? So this Sunday I can't start it because when my birthday comes on the 28th, I want to eat some sweets. I want to eat some peach cobbler and some ice cream, and then I'm going to go back to not eating sweets, right? That's what I'm looking forward to, right? And maybe a chocolate chip cookie. I may eat the chocolate chip cookie because that's my favorite. Then I'm going to go back to not eating sweets. But I am going to fast. Let me tell you when I'm going to fast. Let me look at my calendar. And then I'm going to Texas, y'all, the week after my birthday. I'm going to Texas to see my grandbabies and my daughter. And I got to eat some of that food down there. I don't know what they got, but I'm going to eat it. Hold on. Now, when I come back I'm coming back on the 6th. So maybe I'll start my fast on the 12th. That's a Sunday. The Sundays is always a good day to start something. Yeah, it's hard. Like, the trust is for me. I don't know. Once you break my trust or break my loyalty, it's hard for me to deal with you again because I'm always going to be thinking. So for me, let me tell you how my mind works. For me, right? And I've been good to you and I've been all right with you and I ain't never did nothing to you. And you do that to me, it's real hurtful, right? Whether you my friend, a relative, whatever you is, if you've hurt me, it's hard for me to forgive and it's hard for me to forget. Right? And I know we have to forgive because God forgave us, but it's hard for me to do that. Very hard for me to do that. Because my mind doesn't work in... My mind is not... I've been in the streets all my life, so my mind's not going to allow you to hurt me again. So the best thing for me to do is leave you alone. That's just how I think, right? And like I said, the only reason why I put up with dude is because he was a good provider. And I could... Whatever I wanted, I could have. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like, and I did, I sold my soul to the devil, right? Because the devil give you what you want. So God will give you what you want, but the devil will give you what you want, but it's going to be bad for you. So I feel like I sold my soul to the devil because I knew this man would cheat periodically when he felt like it. And he might have, the last go round, the woman that he was cheating with, Big Raggedy Bum, he was still with her. I think they just broke up not long ago. Congrats on that, Jackie. That take a lot of discipline to not. Yeah, it does. When I tell you that first 30 days was horrible, right? And then sex to most men is transactional and sex to women, it is more emotional. It is more emotional, right? But let me tell you where I got messed up with Corey because so if my man go out and cheat with a random, okay, right? Now this woman he was having an ongoing relationship with and she was a bum and I told him you should have left her behind the garbage can, right? That was hurtful. He grew feelings for her. He grew feelings for her. Mm-hmm. That's how that happened, right? Because he has a saber hole complex, and she needed a lot of saving. So she was more conducive to his ego than I was. Kevin Hunter should keep, and he listen. And expecting the woman he cheated on take care. And it's listen. I was appalled when I seen that, but the judge got it right. I uploaded a video yesterday or whenever it was. The judge got it right. Said no with no prejudice. That means you don't come back here and ask for that no more. Like he talking about all his bills is due. This woman was damn near dead. And you want to worry her about taking care of you, your side piece, and your baby? Come on, man. Hey, Eve. I couldn't believe that. I could not believe that he asked that. And I'm so glad because Wendy, whatever karma she got, whatever she done did to folks, but I just think enough is enough. The woman almost died. She's in bad health. They had a hold to her money in the bank. Why are they doing that? I don't know. Go find you a job. Go put little sister work. You know what I'm saying? Wendy didn't work for y'all. Now it's time for her to work for y'all. But go find you a job. Go to Amazon. They hiring all the time. I couldn't believe that he asked. And let me tell you something else. About the cheating. Some men are serial cheaters. I'm going to tell y'all who I think is a serial cheater. Is Neo. Now, I like Neo. I like his music, all that. But I think he's a serial cheater, and I think that he gets bored. Now, Corey, answer me this, Corey. Is it true? I think that some men get bored. They can love you, but after 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 years, they tired of you. They want to go to something else. And if they got means... If that means if they got money, they can do that, right? Because we all watched Neo. He was with the first wife, Manetta. He messed Manetta up so bad. She had her tattoos and all that. She done got with a white man, right? Because in my mind, I always think when I see a woman who's been with black men and she with a white man, he has devastated her so she don't want any more black men. Because I got a friend like that. She don't even like black people no more, she say, right? He did that to Manetta. Then he went and got with this Crystal. I think her name is Crystal, the new girl, right? With the second wife. I thought they would be forever. But I think she was just hanging in there just to hold on. Because they was almost got divorced not too long ago, a couple years, 2, 3, 4 years or whatever. And then I guess she said forget it. Because at some point you say, I love me more than I love you. That's what happens. Hey, Sheila. Sheila, we talking about cheating. Do you leave after the first cheat? Do you try to fix it? How many cheats is too much for you? How many cheats is too much, and what do you do? Right? Let me ask you this question, y'all. Have y'all ever, if your man cheated, have you ever talked to the other woman? Have you ever did that? Let me tell you how crazy I was, and I was so ready to hold on to this Negro. I told him I want to talk to her. Let me talk to her and see what she talking about, right? Now I know that he was a narcissist, and he was getting a real big kick out of that, what I was saying. He was getting a kick out of that. So, like, for me now, because I done went through stuff with that dude, there's nothing, any red flags is a no. Is a no. Because you got to, in order for you to tolerate some stuff from somebody, y'all have to be to put in some time, and you know them. If I just meet you and you doing some stuff, or I know you 6 months, I ain't got time for that. I don't have time. Do y'all watch Love After Lockup? Please tell me y'all watch Love After Lockup. Please tell me y'all watch this week's episode. Please tell me y'all watch Love After Lockup. I'm talking about cheaters. Please tell me y'all watch that ridiculous show. It's like a train wreck. You just can't stop watching. You see it, you know it's coming, but you got to keep looking at it, right? Please tell me y'all watch that. Yeah, but back to Neo. So now Neo divorced her, and he got another woman pregnant. You know, it's like, yes. Oh, you watch Love After Lockup, Corey? Ain't they crazy? I'm gonna tell you the craziest one is the dude from Cincinnati. He look like he ain't worth a quarter. He ain't worth a dime. He ain't worth nothing. And she has married him and got her daughter, want her daughter to call him daddy or stepdaddy or something. Child, that's so crazy. Like, if you ain't got no kids, you can be wild and do all the stupid stuff you want to do. Well, when you include your kids in that wildness, that ain't cool. That ain't cool at all. That ain't cool, right? I don't know, my lighting. I got to get my lighting ain't looking right on this here. When I'm looking at it on this. I turned it down some because it was so bright. I turned it down some. You know, I need an engineer, an IT. See, that's why Clarence got to come on so he could be my helper. Y'all know that one blogger lady, Sherelle, her husband, what's his name, Perry? He got his own little situation now, but well, he might have always had it. But I know he got his own blog. But you know, you need your dude. Like Tasha K, her husband quit his job to help her. You know, I need my dude to help me. You know what I'm saying? But my son will be here in a little while. My son is coming down here and stay with me for a while till they find their place. You know what I'm saying? Which I can't wait till they get here. I thought he was coming this week. He coming next week. Our birthdays are 3 days apart. So a lot of times we do stuff together on our birthday. And I'm going to the fight, y'all. I'm going to the fight on the 25th. Yes, my ex-husband, the girl called his phone. He didn't answer. I called back. I was like, you didn't know he was married. Oh, the girl said she didn't know he was married. But see, I told y'all this before. I'm going to tell y'all this again. The easiest way, the surefire way. I love that show. I literally said the other day to my homie, I want to be loved, how these people be. Right? Like, but these dudes don't be worth it, Corey. They don't be worth it. And see, you have to have low self-esteem to dig around in the prison pool to get a man when there's all kind of free men walking around. See what I'm saying? They get these men because they want to control. And that one girl, Eris, she's a cute girl. I don't know why. The big girl is a cute girl too, Monique, but she's just a big girl. She probably got low self-esteem, even though she says she's comfortable in her skin. But that girl, Eris, I wonder why she picked that Negro. That nigga is garbage. He ain't gonna do it. He's a drunk. He's not gonna. Let me tell you about Cincinnati. I used to live in Cincinnati in the 90s. Had the best time of my life in Cincinnati, and I'm from Cleveland. I lived in Cincinnati in the 90s. I came back home in 2000. after the planes crashed, I went back home. Let me tell y'all something. All they do in Cincinnati is drink. That's all they do. All they do. People die young in Cincinnati because they drink themselves to death, or drug or alcohol related health issues, right? And he is a problem, Corey. He ain't gonna do right. Corey, you think he gonna do right, Corey? He got out and got to drinking and violated and went back. Like, you think he gonna do right? And you heard how he was talking about his sale was Afghanistan. He was talking like it was cool. He was talking like he's an ignorant Negro. But yeah, we, as women, we fall in love, but we fall in love with the idea of love, not so much the person all the time. It's the idea of a relationship. It's the idea of a marriage, right? It's the idea. Let me tell y'all what I did today. On my off days, I just do all kinds of stuff to entertain myself. So y'all know I love TikTok, right? So somebody I follow on TikTok, I watched the whole show with her. She was recording the show, and it was Ayala Van Zandt. So I don't know how she got it, because when I looked on my TV, it wasn't on. So I don't know how she got it. But it was a very interesting episode. If Ayala can't help you, throw the whole person away. You know what I'm saying? And the people that I've watched that Ayala couldn't help, they be in dire straits afterwards. Because she know what she talking about. She tried to help you, right? And this man had been cheating. He had made a baby on this woman, and this woman was still with him. Oh, you was cussing. I know she knew. That's why I asked her. Yeah. Well, they know. They don't care. But let me tell you how the surefire way. That's what I was about to say. If you meet a man, when you meet a man, if you meet a man, if you date a man, if you seeing a man, kicking it with a man, if he never takes you to his house, he live with a woman. He's in a relationship. I don't care how long he stay out with you. I don't care how many nights he spend with you. If he never take you to his house, he has a person. Period. Now, Cameron ain't gonna do right, but you know what? Derek, him and her, I follow Derek and her on IG, right? They still together, but he said himself out his mouth that when she go back to Chicago, which she there now, I guess, he was gonna cheat, right? Now, Cameron gonna drink, he gonna be drunk, he gonna get high. Now, he told her, did you hear that excuse he told her about the drugs? He had, I had never heard that before. And I've been in the streets all my life. He had, what did he call that? Because the dope was in his system, he was selling. And I know that can happen, but that ain't what happened to him. They both got it, but if she didn't know, I couldn't blame her. But this one knew and didn't care. See, they got to know because, listen, for a lot of times, like I got friends that's married and got women and stuff. I had a friend, two people I knew. He was messing with her. I knew both of them, right? He would always come and want to kick with her in the morning, early in the morning. Why? Because he got to kick it with his woman in the evening and go home at night. Right? And, but if they don't ever take you to their house or ride by and point at a house, maybe that ain't it. They only got sense enough to ride and point at a house. They got a woman. They got a woman. Or one that's going to come over there, or one that's accessible to the house. She might not live with him, but she's accessible to the house, right? You can't, I ain't gonna never, but you didn't know. Now, unless you just met him last week and y'all ain't had time to do that. But if you've had an ongoing relationship and you've been kicking it with him 2-3 months, a month. If I meet a dude, let me tell y'all something. Because this is how I go for black men, especially in Cleveland. I ain't really met nobody here. I done dated, but I ain't not enough to be involved about where they live, right? But at home, most time when you meet a dude, he can't wait to take you to his house. Why? Because he want to hurry up and get you in his bed at some point. So he gonna take you to his house if he live by himself. If he don't ever mention it, don't ever bring it up, he got a woman. So when a woman say, unless you just, like I said, just start kicking it with him a week or two, I give you even 30 days. But 30 days too long, you ain't been to his house. Because if you can come to my house, I need to be able to go to your house. That's my rule. Yeah, that's my rule. You have to, if you can come to my house, then I have to go to your house. And I don't really like company at my house anyway. I told y'all that I don't really like company. I gotta really, really like you for the just come on. What you coming over here for? Now, if you come to get me to take me somewhere, yeah, but come over, hey, I'm on my way over. That's corny. Ain't no overs. What you gonna be doing here? I can sit in and watch TV with myself. I like it because you're gonna talk too much. No, Ain't no coming over here. And I told the guy before, if you, the only man coming over my house is somebody I'm having sex with. We ain't on that level, you know, you ain't no coming over my house. You have to entertain me, and I've been like that all my life. You have to entertain me. We have to go somewhere and do some things. Ain't no coming sitting in my house. So if I can come, if you can come to my house, if we're at that level of you coming to my house, I should have went to your house already. That's how I do that. I should have went to your house already. I'm not playing, I'm not doing that. And there was a guy I really liked in Cleveland before I left that I really liked a lot. When I realized he wasn't taking me to his house, I broke it off. And I liked him a lot. Matter of fact, he texted me every day and called me. He called me a lot, but he texted me every day for 2 years. He just stopped texting me when I moved to Atlanta. I was in a long-term relationship 9 years. I cheated at year 8. Why, nephew? We were having problems. Oh, now you can't. You got to have the sex. See, this is what I don't understand about women. You got to have sex with your man. Ain't no. You got to have that. You got to do that. You got to do that. We also had 2 different definitions of what cheating actually was. What's your definition of cheating? Cheating is if the body parts meet, that's cheating. If you kiss, that's cheating. If you talking to her every day and have an emotional and connection, that's cheating. All that's cheating. But especially if the body parts is meeting, that's cheating. Nah, that's cheating. If you giving her money, that's cheating. Like on Real Housewives of Potomac, he said he paid for that woman a hotel room. They wasn't cheating. Why? What make you obligated to pay for her hotel room? And then Robyn get on there and say she knew about the other woman, but the woman in the hotel wasn't the other woman. Get out of here. And you married him anyway. I want to be happy. I want to be happily in love. Well, Cameron, since you, not Cameron, Corey, I called you Cameron. Give me. Corey, since you watch it, what you think about the white couple? You think they both gonna get back on drugs again? And what you think about the girl who was an antique jeweler or something? And now she spent all that money on dude. She knew she didn't have no money before the landlord told her to get out. Before the landlord told her to get out, I believe she knew that she didn't have no money. And she was feeding him the money and feeding him them dreams so he could come and take care, be the man, right? But when she got to the mama house and the mama was saying, y'all need to wait, and she was saying, I'm going to be better by him. He's supposed to be saying that about you. You ain't got to explain to his mama about nothing. He's supposed to be seeing about you, right? They get on my nerves. The other white couple, Corey, what do you think about the time she was dead wrong? 3 weeks ago, not last week, not week before, but the week before that, they was out eating, and she entertained a phone call with another Negro, another man, while he was sitting there. She was disrespectful. That was totally disrespectful. Totally disrespectful. And that's a form of cheating. If you're not respecting the person that you sitting there with, eating dinner, you want to talk to him? Even when I'm with a prospective man, if I'm on a date, I turn my phone off. I'm going to give you that much respect to not entertain no phone calls or anything while I'm with you. I'm rooting for them, Nathan and Skylar. Are you? Wait, which one is Nathan and Skylar? That's the white couple. But what about the Puerto Rican couple in Johnstown, Pennsylvania? Give me your take on her, because I think she's stupid, and I think he's stupid too. You root for Nathan and Skylar, I like them. They'll make it if they stay sober, right? But see, when you are battling, especially new in your addiction, when you're new and trying to stay clean, you're not supposed to have relationships. They tell you that. You're supposed to wait a year or so. See, because they both got to fight their own demons separately. They can't be in a relationship and fight their demons together. You have to fight them separately, right? You have to fight them separately. So you rooting for them. Okay, I go with that. I'm rooting for them too, because I'm rooting for them too. But what about the ones, what's their name? I just looked them up so I can remember their names. Hold on, let me go back. Because I just looked them up. What is her name? Let me see. Love After Lockup Cast. Let me go back. Because I just looked them up. And her mama came. Her mama came, and once she said she was pregnant, the antique lady, something don't add. Losing it all that fast makes me think it was. That's what I'm saying, Corey. That's what I'm saying. She manipulated him. She might have was getting some change because she said that once the pandemic came, started 2 years ago, right? That she lost everything. So you was feeding him money and doing all she was doing. you was feeding him and selling him a dream because you wanted him to come home. And I don't understand why she just didn't say that. Listen, babe, I ain't got nothing. I need you to come home and go to work. That's all she had to say, right? Why she putting it all on her that they ain't got nothing? I don't get it. Yeah. But what about the Puerto Rican couple? Look, I'm trying to find their name right now. Hold on. Hold on. Because at first I was liking him. I thought that she had married, I thought he was her husband before he went to prison. She married him in prison. She didn't know him. She didn't know him. Let me tell you their name. Let me tell you their name. Hold on. Is it Gabby? No, that's the other girl. Michael and Justine. Michael and Justine. And Justine's mama said every time she meet a dude, she get pregnant by him. Yeah, Michael and Justine, that's right. Ain't they, Corey? Ain't they? He tell her, this is what I don't understand. This is what I don't understand. Y'all gotta watch this show. She pregnant. She take the pregnancy test. I'm pregnant. Okay, boom. You got 3 kids, and I think he got 5 kids. They said 8 or 4 kids. He got 4 already. She got 3. That's 7 kids. She pregnant. That make number 8. And he tell her to quit her job that day. She don't think about it. She don't wait till next week. That day, she called her job and say, I quit. I couldn't believe she was doing that, right? And then, you got to watch it, Connie. You got to watch this season. This is the wildest. I've been watching it every season. The reason why I didn't watch it from the beginning this season, because I was like, I'm tired of seeing that stupid shit, right? But this season is the most dramatic and the most disgusting at the same time, right? Listen. He tell her to quit the job. So mama come to visit. Now he bought her a car. See, but I think Corey, he still got some of that dope money. He still got dope money. They just not saying it on TV. That's what I think. Because he bought her that SUV she had. But if you notice, when the mama came, they walked to the restaurant. And then he pulled up in the SUV from the studio, right? When they told mama that she pregnant, mama got up and left. She said, I'm gone. I'm tired of this. I'm gone. And the mama said, that's what I'm talking about. When he said, we're going to leave it to God, I said, oh, he's stupid. Now, initially, I was, but see, he don't got good game. Let me tell you why he ain't got good sense, Corey. Because the town they in, I ain't never been there, but I know for a fact. Yeah, he got some, he do, Corey. Let me tell you something. Because the town that they're in, I ain't never heard of, but I know what he trying to do, they're not going to do in Johnstown. So when he go find the studio dude, your man should tell you ain't no studios there. So he found the one dude with the studio that was in his house somewhere. White boy tell him, he said, you ain't gonna get no bookings out here. This ain't it, right? And I said, now he didn't read the room and think that you weren't gonna get no money here. And then when he said, Corey, he said, all I need is that one hit. I said, oh, he done. All I need is that one hit and we'll be set for life. You supposed to have wrote the hit while you was in prison. That was it. Hopefully he did. Hopefully he got a book of poems, a book of raps somewhere, right? You had enough time to get it, right? When he told the mama, we gonna let God work it out, mama got up from the table and said, y'all got to watch the show, I'm telling you. It's so, I've been watching it all the seasons. This one right here is the most dumbest. These are the dumbest women I have ever seen. Now, granted, what the women, and I feel sorry for them because they're younger women. See, the other episodes, the women were a little older, right? And they was a little more established. These are the most dumbest. Like, Corey, what you think about the girl Eris with Cameron? She's a cute, nice looking girl. Why is she fooling? Why did she choose go? She went in the prison pool dating thing and picked him. Why? He's gambling with their lives and she's going along with it. Yeah, but listen, he got a little change, right? Now, I wonder, he wasn't in the feds, I don't guess. He was in regular penal institution. But he said, did you catch Corey? He said, I paid the rent this month. That's what make me know that he got some money somewhere. He got some money somewhere. I'm telling y'all, I got to watch this. This is the most, like I said, I've watched it all the other seasons. This is the most ridiculous. Because usually what happens, they get with the person get back on drugs, they act wild, and it's over with, right? This right here, these women have invested a lot of money in these dudes. The big girl, Monique, and he's going to cheat. Soon as he get out her eyesight, he's going to cheat, right? Now, he from Cleveland. I know how Cleveland folks roll, right? He going to be smooth for a while. He's going to use her up. Maybe he'll fall in love with her. They acting on IG like they really in love. And maybe he is. You know, maybe he is, right? But he's going to use her. He ain't going to... See, Cameron is going to wild out. Because he ain't used to nothing. He don't want nothing. I think Ayers was caught up in the fantasy of being a... She couldn't have been that stupid. He wasn't a rapper. He's in it. That nigga ain't getting no money. He ain't getting no money. He ain't even used to no money. Look at it. He ain't even used to no money. He ain't never had no money. He ain't had no money. You think that's what it was? Child. What, MC Dum Dum? Ooh, no. And when I look at Ayers, she's well spoken. And I be thinking to myself, what has happened to you that you want to... This is my thing. What has happened to you that you want to go to a prison website and get you a man? Like, what in you says, I'm going to go to the prison thing and get me one? Like, what goes on in your head? What does Cameron have to offer? Loneliness will make the heart weak. Yeah, but you ain't got nothing. See, listen. Survival is the name of the game, right? Your survival instinct, which should keep you away from somebody like Cameron. He's going to cheat. He's going to drink. He's going to do drugs. He's going to do all the stuff. He's going to do all of the stuff. I can tell you that right now. He don't have no intentions. Did you ever hear about a plan? See, the difference between him and Derek is Derek has a plan. Derek has a plan. He ain't been fooled with them sister now. Let me ask you this, Corey. Is that one sister a man? Answer that, please. Is the one sister that's saying she's a sister? Because when they went to the grave site, all of the siblings looked alike but her, and I swear she's a man. The plot twist is that's his boyfriend. How about that? How about that? I don't know. He did 10 years now. Yeah. He did 10 years. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, listen. When I watch these women, they know they're going to be cheated on. And I understand that. Like, I know women personally. I know somebody personally that is involved with a man in the penitentiary. I know 2 people. Personally. I ain't talking about somebody told me about. I'm talking about personally, right? One person is involved with a man that she did not know. She met him while he was in prison. Somebody turned her on, something, right? Now, I know, because I'm from the streets, he ain't never getting out. He's never getting out. But he's selling her a dream. He got her filing paperwork and doing all this stuff, right? He's never getting out, right? She's my age, and she know better. About the sister, but Cameron's sisters are funny and look good, too. Cameron's sisters are cute. They are. They're cute. I'm talking about Derek's sisters. The one looked like a man. And she talked deep-voiced it, too. And I don't mean that my voice deep, too, but I ain't no man. But his sisters are cute. I said that. His sisters are cute. But Derek's sisters, that one sister, there's two of them supposed to be sisters, but one look like a man. But like I said, I know somebody who's heavily involved. I don't know because I ain't talked to him in a couple of years. That's heavily involved with a man. I'm talking about go every week to the visit, talk on the phone every day. Is not interested in entertaining a man out in the real free world, right? And believes that he's getting out. He ain't got no out date or nothing. He's never getting out, right? I have another friend that's waiting on somebody. He ain't never getting out. Now, I ain't got the heart to tell her he ain't never getting out. Because I'm not a dream killer. And that makes her happy every day to talk to him and have dreams of him getting out, then okay. Now, he been down a long time, over 20 years, right? I ain't even gonna go into the whole story because they might be listening, but I'm just saying women do that. It's having a captive audience dealing with someone in prison. They get the time and attention they don't get on. Yeah, true that. But you can't take out my garbage. You can't get my groceries. You can't wash my car. You can't lay down in the bed with me at night. You can't pay no bills, which is number one. You can't pay no bills. I don't damn that attention. You can't pay no bills, right? And the girl Monique has spent thousands of dollars on Buddy. And he, on IG, I guess he got a watch. Let me tell you, the last IG last post he made, He got on a nice looking watch. I don't know what kind it is. And he got on a Gucci shirt, right? No, not that one. I take that back. He got on a somebody jean outfit, right? Bedazzled. And he got a lot of money in his hand. And somebody in the comments said, let him know they ain't doing that no more. They gonna get you. He in Cleveland. Because Cleveland is savages. Cleveland is a savage ass titty. That's why I live and I'm from there. Cleveland is a savage ass spot, right? And the people in the comments was like, let him know. Don't do that. We ain't doing that here no more. Because, you know, he been gone 10 years, right? It's a whole different world. Whole different world, right? You know, for me, ain't no cheating. I ain't accepting no cheating. If you can't adore me and show me all of the attention like I'm gonna show you, I don't have nothing for you. I don't have nothing for you. I don't have nothing for you. I need all of your undivided attention. You can't like I had a guy, I liked him too for a while I did. But he was like, he like so-and-so, so-and-so, and so-and-so. I can't never be part of the collective, nigga, where you got to pick. I am the pick. You know? MC Dum Dum. He was MC Dum Dum. Listen, whenever he get around liquor, see, he's an alcoholic, and I don't know why she don't see that. And then, you know, they try to control him. You can't control no grown man. When he went in the studio, he immediately got to liquor, and he drinking it out the bottle. I hate that, right? Then when he go around his family, drinking it out the bottle. And what I didn't like was he didn't have the girls back. Instead of him saying she don't feel good, she in the bed, she tired, she don't feel good, she got to travel tomorrow. That's what he was supposed to say. He's like, she ain't want to come because of y'all. You know, he did that all wrong. That's why I know that ain't going to work. He did that all wrong, right? And he was so drunk, the producer and them had to walk him in the hotel, sit him in the chair, let him sleep for an hour, then guide him up to the room. Like, who wants that drunk bum? He's a drunk bum. And he's definitely going to cheat. Now, she live in a whole nother city, too. And he got this Tampa. That's where she's from, Tampa. And he's going to Tampa, though, with her. Now, this is what I don't understand. You're going to carry that bum with you. Do y'all got any plans for looking for a job? Is he, you know, because if this your dude, right, this is what I would have done. If I just got to be with the prison dude, I'm going to fix your resume up and be sending it out when I know you coming home. I'm going to do it. You can take care of him, buying him stuff anyway. I'm going to fix your resume, send it out, and assure that you get a job. That's what I would have did. Maybe she did that. I don't know. But all of these ladies are setting themselves up to get cheated on. Except for maybe, like you said, Skylar and Nathan. Because Nathan really like her. The Puerto Rican couple, Justine and whatever his name is, Michael, he ain't going to cheat, but I think she's dumb. And the way she was acting with her mother, I didn't like. In my 20s, I was visiting my boyfriend every week, running errands for him, writing letters, until I came to the visit one day, and the baby mama was up in there. Let me tell y'all something. When I was in my 20s, I did something. I didn't do exactly that. But my daughter's father was in the Justice Center, which is the jail down in Cleveland, right? And for me, I always like to live on the edge, right? Now, I wasn't worried about him cheating now because he was in jail, right? But I would go to the visit. The visit used to be so explosive and entertaining because it'd be women down there to see these dudes. Let me tell you what I used to see. I done seen fights. I done seen it all, right? It was a man down there. He had two women, and they both had babies about the same age, and them babies looked alike. Oh, my God. Couldn't wait to watch them interact, right? But he was the last person. I'm not doing. No, I take that back. The person I got with after that, he went to the penitentiary, and then he was the last person. But I'm not, I was in love with him. I was going to marry him, that one, but he couldn't get off drugs. But my daughter's father, I would go to the jail and to the visit because it was just so entertaining. Like, ain't that dumb? I was in my 20s, though. I did a lot of dumb shit when I was in my 20s, right? To just entertain myself, you know. I like to be outside, and I like to be in the midst of the bull, right? And so I would go see him, and it would be always entertaining, so entertaining, right? Yeah, we have. You know, you learn from it. You know, the problem becomes if you don't learn from your mistake, if you don't grow and you don't evolve. Like, you know, in my 20s, like I said, my daughter's father, he went to jail. He never went to the penitentiary, but he went to jail a lot. And the next guy I got with after that, That was at the beginning of the crack era. He was a good dude till he got on dope, and then he went to the penitentiary. He went to the penitentiary several times, but I did go see him once. But that wasn't my thing though. It's too much. I'm gonna see you when I'm looking at you, bro. That's not my thing. You know, that's not my thing. I'm just too much of an outside girl to be dedicating myself to that, right? Even though when my ex was in prison, I never. Well, I'll take that back. Yeah, I'm about to tell a lie. But you know, I was loyal for a while, very long while. But you know, that ain't my thing. I need you in person. That's just not my thing. And I'm not that my self-esteem is not that low where I need to know where you at and talk to you like that. That's stupid. I need you to be obsessed with me. Like, exactly. Exactly. Right? I need you to be obsessed. I need you to adore me. I need you to want to breathe the same air I'm breathing. And, you know, I just told my daughter that I want to be so I haven't never been like this in my life, right? But I want to be so in love with you that I can't breathe without you. Like, ooh, where you at? Come here. You know, I want that. I've never had that in my life. And it's, you know, I've never been, I never had it because I'm going to tell you why I've never had it, y'all, because I don't trust. I don't trust. I think I've been cheated on by everybody I've been with, I believe. If I haven't, it was if it wasn't so listen, if they wasn't cheating with a woman, it was cheating with an addiction, whether it be drugs, alcohol, gambling. You know, like I said, I like street dudes, and with street dudes, that's what come with that. All that's come with that. Cheating especially. So I don't want that anymore. And so, but it's hard for me. It's so hard for me to deal with a regular working dude. That's such a hard task, right? It's such a hard task, like, because they think differently. They don't think outside of the box. I need you to be an outside the box thinker like myself, right? And you can't be a cheater. Like, I'm not tolerating no cheating. No, because if you want her, then just go be with her. I'll be cool with myself over here. You just go be over there with her, and I'm cool, right? But yeah, I'm cool with me. You know, it's never been ain't nobody I ever been with that wouldn't have me now, because I'm a good girl, right? And I ain't never cheated. I don't know how to divide myself up like that. See, men are different than us. They can do that. I don't know how to divide myself up. Because if I got feelings for you, or I like you, and my time, and I'm all obsessed and concerned and with you, I don't have time. I don't have room for nobody else. I don't have space for that. Now, if I ain't with you, and you ain't committed to me, I ain't committed to you, then it's everybody. Like, it's about to be a free-for-all now with me. I've tried to date folks. It ain't working out, so I'm just going to like everybody. That's my new rule. I like everybody. I just want to have fun. I ain't trying to kick you. I ain't trying to be your girlfriend. Somebody's going to have to really, like, just bear hug me and tie me down some. Because from this point on, I'm just having fun, period. And I'm going to let it be known. I'm not going to trick anybody to think that. I just want to have fun. And I've been telling dudes that. I just want to have fun. You know, if you're not capable of entertaining me, and ain't nothing else there's nothing else we can do. You know, all that other, your sex, body parts, and all that, you keep to yourself. You keep that to yourself. And I just want to have fun. That's it. That's it. That's all I want to do is have fun. You know, I don't have no space for nothing else, right? And, you know, like I said, once you know who you are and know your worth, there are things that you won't tolerate. When I look back over some stuff that I tolerated for whatever reason that I tolerated it, like I didn't tolerate it just because I didn't know no better. I tolerated it it was a purpose, right? But once you know yourself and know who has you, God has you, then those stupid reasons that you tolerated stuff, you won't tolerate anymore. You won't tolerate anymore. Because you know that there's a greater being that has you, and it ain't Buddy. It ain't Buddy. You know, because when a man truly has you, you'll know it and you'll feel it, right? You'll know it and you'll feel it. You know what I'm saying? You'll see it. There won't be any questions, no concerns. He's going to present himself, and things is going to flow like they're supposed to flow, right? That's how that happens. Until maybe he cheats. Because, you know, the way that you know that they're cheating, because their pattern changes. Men are creatures of habit for the most part. So their pattern will change. Whatever they've been doing, they do this every day. No matter if they're out in the streets or they work a job, whatever they do the same thing every day. Once they stop doing that, then you know something else going on, right? He got some other interests, and you need to check into that. You know what I'm saying? You need to check into that. And that's what it is, y'all. Listen, what's today? Monday? Monday. Yeah, I keep forgetting because I'm thinking today's Sunday, but today is Monday. Let me tell y'all something. I want some sweets so bad, right? Just seen in your title, Juan and Robyn. What happened now? So, okay, so I was saying earlier, so Juan and Robyn got married, but she waited. So let me tell you this. I think Robyn should be fired from the show because she had a fake storyline. And that's the same thing they fired Phaedra from, telling a lie. Ain't that why Phaedra got fired off Real Housewives of Atlanta? So let me tell y'all what, and I just heard some more stuff today. It's spilling out now. Okay, so Robyn and Giselle cooked up the fake storyline, which we all know it was fake, that Chris was hitting on all the women and this and that. They cooked that up before the season started, okay? Secondly, Robyn knew that Juan was cheating all the time. Even though Karen was hinting to it and alluding to it, Robyn knew it all the time. Now, they let the whole season go, and then after the reunion was filmed, so nobody could ask her questions, the next day, after it was filmed, she went on her podcast and revealed that she knew that he was cheating. Right? And then she married him anyway. So my question is, you created a fake storyline for yourself and others, and you could have caused harm to somebody else's marriage, which is evil. That's evil, right? And today I was just looking before you guys got on here. I did watch it. Before I got on here, Mia said that was cooked up. She said it. She was getting interviewed by Gossip. And she said that was cooked up. That was cooked up, right? And but Robyn knew that the man was cheating. Now, she's saying it wasn't the woman that he was paid for the hotel room for. So if it wasn't her, why would he pay for a hotel room for somebody he don't know? She said it was somebody else. But Karen said that the woman looks like her, a younger version of her, right? And she saw the woman. Now she didn't see him, but he's been seen in, they're in Potomac in Georgetown, which is very near, right? He's been seen with this woman. Now, what I think about Juan and Robyn, this is what I think. They have two sons. They've been together. I think he feels obligated to her because they've been together since teenagers, and her family took him in when something happened to his family, right? Yeah, you can tell that, right? And so her family took him in, so they've been together. Robyn lost their money. And I think that's where he fell out of love with her. I think he loves her, but he fell out of love. And he wants to have his boys raised in a two-parent household because his household was disrupted, right? That's why he had to go live with Robyn and her mom and daddy, right? That's his family. Her family is literally his family, right? And so I think he's obligated. He feels obligated. And I also think that Robyn allows him to do stuff she's just not telling us because of how she feels about them losing their money and they had to crawl back to get to where they're at now. Giselle, yes, she should. Yes, she should. After this season of I quit all Bravo reality shows. Love at the Lockup is now all I got as far as the TV goes. Listen, Giselle is an executive producer. So she's stirring the pot to keep her job, right? But it's one thing to stir the pot. It's one thing to create storylines, but it's another thing to try to destroy marriages. And they tried to destroy Candace. They tried it with Monique. And see, Monique was hip to him last season before, whenever it was. They tried to destroy Monique's. Monique left the show and one-upped them and got her own show on. But they tried to destroy Candace and they tried to destroy Wendy. Wendy shut them down. She shut them down last season and she shut them down this season because they tried to see her husband be smiling at everybody. Listen, Giselle, you cannot tell me that Giselle is happy. She's not happy because she's a pretty woman and she's wondering why she ain't got no man. You know, we all think that, right? Robyn is going to hang in there with Juan for the way it looks. They're in it for the way it looks. Because he don't never look happy with her. Corey, she needs to go too. They fired Carlos right along with Phaedra. Oh, is that why Carlos got fired? For that? Is it? Because he was the producer. Was he the producer then? Oh. I didn't know that's why. Because I like Carlos King. Carlos King is a good producer. Is that why? Carlos King also said on his YouTube channel that most of the housewives have open marriages. They just be together for the sake of TV. He said that. He said, like, you know, They know that their husbands know that them women is cheating and doing what they doing, but they do it for the sake of the show. Carlos is in a mess with and helped Phaedra with that lie. Really? That's why they fell out. Oh, I didn't put it together. And I wonder why with Carlos, why would you lie on Candy like that? Candy ain't hurt nobody. Why would you lie on Candy like that? Now, what I do think, speaking of Candy, I think Candy got a reason why Candy ain't going nowhere, even though she don't really have no storylines on Housewives of Atlanta, is because she put in a lot of money. Like when they take them trips and stuff, Candy's spending her money. As opposed to when them other ladies take their trips, I think that's on Bravo's dime. Candy spent a lot of her dime. She spent a lot of her dime. That's my conclusion to that, right? That's my conclusion to that. But, oh, Carlos cooked that up? So what? Ooh, that's ugly. See, you know, it's one thing to stir up. It's one thing to gossip. That's one thing. We all do that. But to tell a lie and spread it like mayonnaise, that's something different. That's something different. And that was cruel because they said that they made it like Todd and Candy had a dungeon and wanted Phaedra down in the dungeon. Oh, my. So Carlos, now that I think about it, so Todd, you know, he was some type of producer. He was something too. And him and Carlos had a show. Then they did R&B Divas together. Wasn't that him and Carlos King or was that Karamo? Who was that? That he did R&B Divas with. Wasn't that Carlos King? And drug Portia. They didn't drug her. They said they was going to drug her, right? They didn't really drug her though, right? They said they was going to drug her and put her in a dungeon. But isn't Carlos King the one that he was producing R&B Divas with and another show? Oh, and that's probably why. Oh, that explains a lot. See, I had the time frame different. Oh, that explains a lot. What? They lied and said they were planning to drug her. Yeah. Oh, see, listen, them reality shows, right? If it's not done properly, I done watched them mess up a million marriages. You know, I watch all the housewives from Miami, Dubai, the African one. I watch them all, right? And if you ain't on solid ground with whatever you doing in your marriage and all that, your relationship, the reality show gonna show it and gonna reveal it. You know, never forget when Bobby had his show, being Bobby Brown, and it showed us just how Whitney and Bobby was clowning in there. And then they broke up shortly after that. Because once we see it, once it's revealed, you can't take it back. Can't take it back. You know what I'm saying? You can't take it back. Once we see it, you cannot take it back. But as far as Giselle and Robyn, they went to an all-new high. They are creating bad lies on people trying to break up marriages. That's evil. That's hatefulness. That's hatefulness. That's hatefulness. I don't like that. That's hatefulness, right? Giselle should be fired. But see, Giselle is one of his faves for whatever reason. And just like I said, Giselle is the executive producer. And y'all remember Andy, they had a show. It was Giselle, Portia, and somebody else. I think it was a white girl that they would review the shows or something. I forget what it was called. So Giselle is in good favor with Andy. I'm going to say that. She's in good favor with Andy. So I think that's why she thinks she can do what she wants to do. Right? And she's been told Robyn, and Robyn thinks she can do. Now, did y'all watch What Happened Live when Andy, he did it all the way different. He didn't really do it watching. He had Robyn. This was after the episode. He had Robyn. This was last week, I think. He had Robyn on the show with the girl from New York, the black girl from Real Housewives of New York, and he had Robyn on the show, and he grilled her and asked her all these questions, and she sounded so ridiculous. She sounded so ridiculous. Yes, you say, oh, sure, for sure, because Robyn is the puppet. Giselle is the puppeteer. Robyn is the puppet. Robyn she's the sidekick because she was named adequately. Robyn is the sidekick. Yeah, she'll sell her out, and still stay on and still remain her friend and act like she didn't. And Robyn will go along with it because I think Robyn. See, Giselle's a little older than Robyn, so. Giselle thinks she's more clever than Robyn, and she may be, right? Oh, that's horrible. I didn't know Carlos. Okay, Carlos, you got me side-eyeing you now. I didn't know Carlos was in that. So that's why Phaedra thought she could do that because the producer The production company was with it. Makes sense now. Makes sense. Oh. Oh, no. So, wait a minute. Giselle's the producer on the show. That's why she gets with you. Yeah, that's what I said. She's executive producer, yeah. And so is Ashley is some sort of producer, too. She's not executive. She's some kind of producer on there, too, though. She is, too. Yeah. Oh, no. Oh, no, no, no. I didn't know Carlos. See, I be liking folks, and then they do something, I got to side eye you. I got to side eye you, Carlos. But you know, I don't want to say that because I don't want the LGBTQ folks after me. But a lot of times I just think that gay men just don't like black women. That's just what I think. You know, that's just what I think, right? I was watching on TikTok today that there's some sort of debate going on. Well, not really a debate. There's a thing going on that black regular women want the transgender women to stop saying we are, I forgot the words they used, milk skeeters and baby shooters and calling us all out our name and being disrespectful when you want people to respect you and consider you a woman, right? That's on TikTok. TikTok has really got all the action, y'all. TikTok has all the action. Y'all hear me? Now listen, let me tell you guys this. So I'm getting ready to, not right now, maybe the next couple months, I'm getting ready to cisgender also. Yeah, exactly. That's what the girl said. That's what they're saying. And I get it. I'm with it, right? Don't call me cisgender. I'm a woman, period, right? And see, they want to put everything in a box. Like, let me tell you something. I didn't understand binary, and I still don't understand it. I Googled it. I forgot what it said. I don't understand all this stuff. You know, either you're gay or you're not. That's where I come from, right? But now they got, I don't know, all these different other terms, right? The fluid and the pansexual, I think it was pansexual and fluid and binary. Like I don't understand. And the pronouns, like I don't understand all that stuff. I don't understand. You know, it's either this or that. To me, it's either black or white, right? But like I'm saying, y'all, I'm getting ready to. In a few months, I'm preparing myself because Lord knows I need the extra to start selling my products on Amazon, and I'm going to be going live on TikTok displaying the products. I'm going to be doing it on TikTok. I'll do it on YouTube too, but on TikTok as well, right? That's going to be within the probably next 90 days as soon as I get this car thing situated. It's my birthday month, y'all. It's my birthday month. Listen, I'm in, let me tell y'all something. You should she trans versus conservative straight women debate on the YouTube. Jubilee. Okay, I will. Because I seen this, what I saw was on TikTok when they was talking about it. Conservative straight women debate. She trans versus conservative. You know what? Let me just say this. I ain't trying to offend nobody, but what puzzles me, this is just a puzzle for me, is so you can be beautiful. I watch RuPaul's Drag Race, always have from the very first episode. I like me some T.S. Madison. I watched the other one on YouTube. What's her name? T.S. Little Tammy. What's her name? T.S. Tammy. I don't know. She on a YouTube show, right? She down here in Atlanta too. What is her name? T.S. somebody, right? But anyway, she's a rapper, a transgender rapper, right? Now, what I find weird to me, and that's because I'm regular, is that they buy titties and booty, but keep their penis. That's like a circus act, right? It's like, you know, that's kind of weird to me. That's just to me. I ain't, you know, that's just what I think. Like, if you want to be a woman, but you still keep your thing, right? That's weird to me. Like, you get prissy, you get beautiful. They're beautiful. Listen, I watch RuPaul's Drag Race religiously from season 1, right? Because I'm always admire how they can make themselves up like that. And now, on these later episodes, like I watch it every Friday, they don't even wear as much makeup anymore because they have transformed their faces and stuff, lost weight, took out bones or put in bones, and did all these things to themselves that they really look like a woman without the makeup, right? I'm just be amazed at that. You know what I'm saying? And how they can, their mannerisms are feminine. You know, all that amazes me, right? All that amazes me. Get you an Etsy store. An Etsy store? Oh, really? I've got to look into that. I got to look into that because I've been talking with the Amazon people. Matter of fact, I just talked to them today. Got a good understanding on what's need to happen, and I had to verify. There's a lot of stuff you got to do so they know you are who you are, right? But Etsy is good. Oh, really? Okay. Let me check out Etsy. I've heard of Etsy, but I didn't know. You can buy stuff off Etsy, right? Because that's where I figured it out. Yeah, Etsy shop. I've got to see what their how they do their thing, right? Because I'm going to still deliver. I'm going to fulfill my own products. I'm going to ship them out myself. Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, I'm going to ship my own products. I'm just going to use Amazon's platform to sell it, right? That's what I'm going to do in the near future. In the very, very near future. That's what I'm going to do. Because, I got to figure it out. eBay. Yeah. I need to figure it out. I got to figure it out, right? Because it don't look like Rufus coming along. So, I got to figure it out. And, while my kids are going to be here for a little while to help, that'll give me some time to get that together. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, what I was saying, y'all, it's my birthday month. My birthday month. On the 28th is my birthday, the last day, right? And like I told y'all before, I used to get a kick out of telling people I was a leap year baby, right? So I would tell people I was 4 years old, 5 years old. I used to get a kick out of that. I probably did that well into my 20s, right? But my birthday is the 28th. Listen, this is a cry for help. I don't care what y'all think about me. I don't care, right? I need help, period, right? My mechanic called me today with some devastating bullshit. I shouldn't even cuss like that. But, yeah, I need help. So if y'all can cash at me, I would appreciate it. And thank you in advance. I really, really appreciate it, right? I'm trying to get my car situated. My son will be here. He's going to be, because that's his work car. He's going to be needing that, right? There'll be a car here for me to use, hopefully, I guess. But, hey, Lisa, you bought some things on Instagram. I've never bought it. Let me tell y'all something. I've used a couple sites. What threw me off on some of them sites, they be really, really cute. I bought some stuff from Chic and somewhere else, and it was little. Like, for little, the sizes was all off, right? It was Chic and what was that other site? Wish. Is it Wish? I want to say it might be Wish. Yeah. Yeah. My car, and it's a foreign car, so all the part, and then everybody don't fool with it, so I got a guy that's what he specializes in, right? But, child, y'all, when I tell you, today, let me tell y'all something, be real honest with y'all, real transparent right now. Okay, Corey, see you Sunday at 6, right? After I talked to dude, I was getting dressed to get prepared to get on live. After I talked to dude, I just want to get in my bed and cry. I just want to get in my bed and cry, right? Like, Jesus Christ. And I said, listen, this it? Because every week, well, it's something, this, that, and that, right? I said, is this coming? He said, yeah, this is the reason why this, that, and then explaining it all makes sense. I just wanted to get in my bed and cry, but I said, no, I've already committed, and I'm going to be on here, right? So I got myself together, and I'm on here, y'all. But it'll be next Sunday at 6. I really like Sunday at 6, and I really enjoy y'all Sundays at 6. I'm off Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, so I really, really enjoy y'all. Y'all are my therapy. Somebody wrote me. Who was it? One of my subscribers texted me because y'all know. Let me just tell y'all this. No, he's not adding stuff because see, let me tell you, I had took it to the shop next by my house, and they had told me all the stuff. They just wouldn't fool with it because it's a foreign car. It's difficult. He is a foreign guy. He's a Jamaican guy. Or African, he's something that, that's all they drive is foreign cars, so he knows how to do it. And when you go up to the shop, he's always busy. See, one sign of a good mechanic is if he's always busy, right? He's always busy, and all they got up there is Infinities, all these BMWs, whatever other foreign cars is always up there. Yeah. Because I took my son up there too. But he had did some work for me before. What he? Oh, that's how I met him. Another person recommended me to him. That's how I got with him. Yeah, because he did my oil change and stuff and fixed that. But yeah, he can't add it because it made sense. So I needed a water pump. Now I wish he had looked at it in the beginning because I would have been got it. But it said it needed that water pump housing, right? So that's what holds the water pump. And he said he could put the water pump and it ain't gonna do nothing but crack. That's why. So it explained it. So whatever. Because you know what? Once he fixed it, I'm selling it anyway. I don't want a foreign car. I'm gonna go back and get me a SUV what I had before I got this car. I appreciate the car, love the car, but I'm gonna sell that car. I'm gonna sell that car. Yeah, I wanted to just get in my bed and cry, y'all. But I was almost dressed. You know, I was almost dressed. I want to just get in my bed and cry like, God damn. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, what I was telling y'all, one of my subscribers wrote to me, and it made sense because, as y'all know, I'm in therapy, right? I don't want to do it anymore. Not because I don't think she could help me, but because I don't want to keep rehashing this stuff. And I don't think I need to talk about it. That's just me. I'm a happy, upbeat person, and I want to stay that way. And when I'm finished talking with her, I feel so drained. Like I don't want to feel drained. I don't want to feel sad. I don't want to feel depressed. I don't want to feel any of that stuff, right? So last Tuesday, I do it every 2 weeks. It was time, and I purposely didn't answer the phone, right? I put my phone in the room and went in the living room, right? Well, she had left me a message that said she was going to be late, so that was my good opportunity. I read it later that I didn't want to do it. And I'm going to tell her next Tuesday when I have it that I don't want to continue. Nothing against her. I just don't want to continue. I thought it was going to be a good thing, but I am not feeling it, y'all. I'm not feeling it. And like I was saying, one of my subscribers said, because you have an outlet, which is y'all, right, you may not need to feel those things and discuss that. You know, and that's just how I feel. So I thank y'all because sometimes I go off the rails, and a lot of times, y'all don't know, I don't be at my best mentally, right? But I push forward because I know this is something I want to do, and this is something I need to do. And if I want to keep doing this, I need to go live and speak with my people, right? So it helps me way more than it helps y'all, with entertain y'all or whatever it do for y'all. It helps me a whole lot, right? Yeah. That's what somebody else said. That the same thing to me. Like, you know, it's on your own time, right? Because I just, I don't like the way it makes me feel. I don't like to feel bad stuff, y'all. I know that's sort of ridiculous, but I done went through enough shit in life. I want to be happy from here on out. Whatever life bring, I'm gonna deal with it. But I just want to be happy. That's it, y'all. So anyway, y'all, I think I'm gonna I'm tired of eating chips, right? I'm trying to figure out a snack. Now, I was going to get me some graham crackers with peanut butter, but graham crackers still got sugar in it, right? The zero sugar stuff make me use the bathroom. It's good. Don't taste nasty. It's good. But it make me use the bathroom. I'm tired of that. So I got to figure out something to snack on. I got some popcorn. They don't really get it all the time, right? So anyway, y'all, I'm going to see y'all next because I'm going on and on. I got a lot of thoughts in my head. I appreciate y'all. I'm going to see y'all next Sunday at 6, right? It's okay. Yeah, that's true. It's okay to not be okay. Girl, you're going to make me cry. I'm trying to get off so y'all don't see me cry now. But anyway, y'all, thanks for listening to me. I am getting ready to watch. Let me tell y'all what I'm getting ready to watch. Corey gone. I'm getting ready to watch Love and Hip Hop, the reunion, if it's coming on tonight. Okay, good night, Connie. Good night, y'all.